Hey, it's your favorite remote work enthusiast, Delilah. And you guys, okay, stop and drop what you're doing because I am sharing a fast hire opportunity that is currently seeking thousands upon thousands of seasonal reps. And this opportunity allows you to work part-time, full-time. You can work as little or as much as you want, make your own schedule. They've got morning hours, night hours, weekend hours. And this opportunity comes from a company none other than Working Solutions. Yes, Working Solutions is currently hiring for their Intuit TurboTax opportunity. And this is a seasonal opportunity that I've been able to partner with Working Solutions to share directly with my audience for the past few years. And I gotta tell y'all, I've talked to a lot of my subscribers who've done this opportunity and they've told me, Delilah, I really like this, okay? I really like this. And in fact, they like it so much that they come back year after year because Working Solutions is so kind to leave the door open for agents to return to this opportunity. So what that means is if you do this year, then next year you can just come right on back and you already know that you have a way to make extra money at the top of the year. And I don't know about y'all, but that's a great way to start off the beginning of the year. Extra money. So anyway, we're gonna get into the details. I know you're excited to get your application in, but first things first, take care of business by hitting that subscribe button and tapping the notification bell and selecting all. That way YouTube tells you every single time that I post a video, and I post right here, Monday through Friday, the hottest work from home jobs and information. And if that sounds good, then you gotta lock it on in. And now that you've taken care of that business, it is time to jump in and find out how we can get our application in. All right, you guys, let's jump into my computer. So we are now on the jobs.workingsolutions.com webpage. And there's something new that I want to point out. They have this pop-up right here. And I just want to take a moment to, let you guys know what to look for when a company is legit or not. Because, we always have to take a moment to learn, all right? Because we're looking for work from home jobs and we don't want to get scammed. Working Solutions lets us know that if you ever get a text message, it is going to come from this number. If you ever get an email about anything from them and the work and all that, it is going to come from either at workingsoul.com or at harvard.com, okay? And they let you know that they do not conduct interviews or do cold calling on Teams, Signal, WhatsApp, or Telegram, okay? So that is not how they operate. They tell you how they operate in this line right here. So that's perfect, okay? At least now we know when we get that email saying we're on, what to look for. So I'm just gonna close this out, but they do have a button for you to click to learn more about recruitment scams, which I encourage everyone to look at. So anywho, continuing on this page, you can find a lot of very helpful information. I don't wanna assume that everybody already knows all about Working Solutions, so I'll just take a minute to point out some things that could let you know if this is for you, okay? So they let you know about, what they offer. You can work from home, you can be your own boss because you get to schedule yourself and make your own hours. And they have some videos that are really nice. You can hear from some lovely ladies about their experience with Working Solutions. So moving along here, they have more information for you to peruse. They call their agents pros. So that's why you'll see it say Pro Spotlight. And there's a lot of great info for you to find on this homepage. So just showing you guys all about them. It really is a lovely company. I've always had nothing but great interactions with Working Solutions, which is why I don't mind sharing their opportunities with y'all. And I think you're really going to like them. Now, just continuing on with a little bit of an overview for the folks who, this is your first rodeo with Working Solutions, I recommend going up to the Start Here button and click How to Apply. And so they give you all the details on how to become an independent contractor with them. And so they offer tons of different opportunities. And in fact, you could do multiple opportunities at the same time. So if you have the time in your schedule, you could be servicing the TurboTax opportunity and take on other opportunities as well, as long as you can meet all the, schedule adherence requirements. And many people work multiple opportunities at the same time. And so I'm going to click click on the frequently asked questions section because I already know there are going to be some questions that y'all have. So I absolutely love that they are already thinking about what questions we might have. So they talk about, working solutions, and they talk about what you need. So you're going to need the basics, okay? You're going to need a computer. You're going to need a headset. You're going to need to have high-speed internet connection, okay? You're going to need a webcam, all right? And you will need a quiet, secure environment to work from home, all right? And so as far as computers go, you can do a Windows 10 or a Windows 11 PC. Either is fine, and they let you know right here. And they actually get into more details about the computer requirements. I can let you guys know if you're confused about what computer do I get. I will show you at the end of this video my Amazon storefront. All of the computers in my Amazon storefront meet these specs, okay? So most people's computers are already good to go. But if your computer's older, you just want to make sure that you have all these things checked off, and then you would be good. So definitely look over their frequently asked questions section, and I think you will find answers to anything that I don't cover in this video, but I'm going to try and cover everything in this video. So, just scrolling through so you can see what else they answer. And oh, one more thing that I want to add before I go back, okay? If you're like, what is an independent contractor? Because a lot of folks have never done anything that, would be considered a 1099 independent contractor job. They've just worked employee positions. They were W-2 status. Don't worry about if you're like, what does any of that mean? Because this chart gives it to you, way better than I ever could. They let you know like what the difference is. So if you're an employee of a company, you usually work for one employer. However, like I was saying, because you're an independent contractor, you can service multiple opportunities because you have that autonomy and you get to set your own hours. That's the perk of being an independent contractor. And you get to work out of your own home office and, some other things. So look over this if you're not sure what an independent contractor is, but it doesn't conflict with any employment that you might currently have. And if you're an independent contractor with another company, you being an independent contractor with working solutions does not have any conflict. So that is awesome. So let's go back to that page. And so scrolling down, we already went over this, okay? We are cooking with Crisco here. What is gonna happen after you hit that apply button? And we're gonna do it together, but I'm just gonna give you a preview, is you are going to click the apply button and it's gonna ask you to create a profile. That will take you 5 minutes, if that. Then the next step is they want you to add any skills or experience. I want to let you guys know that this is a no experience friendly role. So if you've never worked a day in your life, you are eligible for this position. And, they say it takes about 5 minutes to do this. And then the next thing is the assessment. Stop what you're doing. All right, look at me. Let me tell you something, okay? The most important thing about working solutions and getting started with them is the assessment. You only get one opportunity to take the assessment. If you fail the assessment, then there goes your ability to service with working solutions. So it is imperative that you take the assessment seriously. How do we pass the assessment, Delilah? That's a good question. This is how you pass the assessment. Are you listening? Are you paying attention? You pass the assessment by putting on your customer service hat, okay? Just put on your customer service hat. Pretend you are a customer service rep and you are answering all of those questions from the perspective of a customer service rep. You will pass with flying colors. And I recently took this assessment. It took me 20 minutes. I always said in the past, carve out 40 minutes, an hour. They say 30 minutes, but I'll tell you, I took my sweet time and got through the assessment in 20 minutes. So don't be intimidated by how long it might take you. I promise you, if you just put on your customer service rep hat and answer the questions like you are a customer service rep, you're going to get through the assessment and you're going to be on your way. Okay. So continuing on, the next step is you are going to do a PC scan. Okay. They want to make sure that you have the right PC and that way you can be compatible with their technology. That takes a few minutes. And then step 5 is you will finish selecting the Intuit TurboTax client program. So you'll start off by selecting it. You'll go through all these steps that I just mentioned, but once you get on the the other side of that PC scan, you just got to continue by clicking on the Intuit TurboTax opportunity, and you'll be able to finish by doing your pre-recorded interview. Okay, are you listening up again? All right, this is the easiest interview you will ever do. Okay, because you're not interviewing in front of anyone. You're going to be doing an interview that is pre-recorded. So it's going to ask you a question and you're going to answer the question. Oh no, I messed up on the question. What do? You re-record it. And the best take is the one that you send to them. When I tell you this is the easiest interview you will ever do, I mean it, okay? And that is how you finish applying to the job. So what that looks like is pretend it's, noon. I can be done at 12:45, 1 o'clock with the entire application and interview process. So when I tell y'all I love Working Solutions for the sheer fact that much of the process of getting hired is in my control, okay? I dictate whether or not I'm eligible to work for Working Solutions through the assessment. I dictate the time that I take my interview. I do it right after I start applying, all right? And so after that, you just watch your email, because within 24 to 72 hours, you will usually get your acceptance email and you are ready to select your start date. And currently, this role is hiring for start dates at the beginning of January. I'll give you more details about that in just a moment. So now we know how to get started with Working Solutions. We know what that entire process looks like. It works the same way, whether it is TurboTax as your client or any other client that they have on the platform. So easy peasy. So we're ready to apply, okay? So what we want to do is we want to go up to the opportunities button at the top right. And now that we are at the opportunities button at the top right, we are going to scroll down, and just what we went over, they give you that timeline of, how that works, okay? And so we are going to select the customer service support representative Intuit TurboTax opportunity. All right, that's the one that we're going to select. Say that 10 times. All right, so let's get into the details here. So it says responsibilities. Working Solutions seeks helpful and tech-savvy independent contractors for a one-of-a-kind opportunity, providing customer support to Intuit TurboTax's customers, all from the comfort of home with the ability to create your own schedule. In this role, you will assist customers with software navigation, help customers locate prior returns and amendments, and escalate calls when necessary. You will assist customers via various support channels: phone support with video chat capability, traditional chat support. Why join the Woohoo crew? There are many perks to contracting with us. Work from home. Say goodbye to commuting hassles and hello to the convenience of working from home. Work when it's convenient for you. Flexibility is the name of the game. Schedule your own hours and enjoy the freedom of creating a schedule that works best for you. Gain experience in different industries. Expand your skill set and broaden your horizons while providing exceptional customer service. Supportive environment. We're there to help you so you can focus your efforts on bringing top-notch service to the customers we serve. Earnings potential. All right, this is the money part, y'all. Earn up to $19 per hour. Extra incentives are available as tax day approaches. So you can get incentives, and I've heard those incentives get real good. So contractors on this program who meet or exceed key metrics earn on average the equivalent of $16 to $19 per hour during peak times and $15.60 to $17.50 per hour during non-peak times. So the lowest that you can make per hour is about $15.60. Hey, that's really good. And then it says contractors are guaranteed a minimum of 45 minutes for each hour if available for the full 60 minutes. So let me tell you guys what that means, because I'm not going to assume everybody knows how things work. A lot of independent contractor opportunities pay you per minute. So you are in place, you're waiting for the phone to ring. And if the phone doesn't ring, but you are scheduled to work during that, hour or 2-3 hours you're scheduled to work, you make $0.00. That's tragic. But Working Solutions is saying, If for some reason the phone isn't ringing, but you're in place to work, we are going to guarantee 45 minutes of pay out of the hour. Now, I will let you know there probably won't be a time that that happens, but it is so nice to know that our time is compensated, and that is amazing. So continuing on, they let you know the schedule. It says that this is a seasonal contract, starts in January and runs through April 15th, 2025. We know that that is tax day. And it says flexible schedule opportunities. You create your own schedule. The schedule available hours are between 7 a.m. and 11 p.m. Central Standard Time, Monday through Sunday. That is 7 days a week, and that is 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. Central Standard Time. All right. If you are on the East Coast, that goes to midnight. And so weekday and weekend options are available. Now, you guys, I did not want to leave you hanging with some of the details. I don't know. Y'all are like, this is sounding really good, Delilah. I think this is for me. One of the things that I know y'all want to know about is the training schedule. So I have some intel that I can exclusively share with you. Now, for this specific hiring cycle, they are hiring for the beginning of January. In fact, if we look at my computer here, the start date is January 3rd. Now, up until that time, you're going to be putting your application in, you're going to get hired and all of that. They are offering tech onboarding sessions. So you can meet with them, make sure that your tech meets the requirements, get you set up. You're not left hanging, which I absolutely love because they're going to hold your hand in case you need that extra help to get yourself set up and ready tech-wise. Now, as far as the training goes, okay, like I said, that starts January 3rd and it is a 2-week training. So on January 3rd, that is a Friday. All right. The training is going to be from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. That's just going to help you get onboarded. They're going to give you some things to work on and, be ready Monday. So the next date after that weekend is Monday, January 6th. And you will meet Monday through Friday, January 6th through January 17th from 8:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. So this training is going to happen early in the morning before lunchtime. And you're going to be able to, get everything taken care of, learn what you need to learn for this opportunity, and you'll be good to go. So that's what the training hours are going to look like. And if they offer any other training times and they have some other options available, I'll do my best to bring that to you. But right now, that's what this opportunity's training hours are going to look like. So you just need to make sure that you can commit to that. And if you can, then you can be up and running, working, servicing the TurboTax client come January 20th, and you can work as little as 10 hours per week or as much as time will allow you. So that is so awesome. And so the skills that are needed: sincere desire to assist the customer, tech savvy and avid computer user, ability to multitask and navigate multiple systems, communicate with a friend, tone and professional demeanor, and then work environment requirements: quiet, uninterrupted space, organized desk area, professional appearance if on camera. Okay. And so technology required: you need a personal computer. We already talked about that. Internet connection, Windows 10 or 11 operating system, valid antivirus software, and up-to-date USB headset with microphone. And if you are a Mac user, it says Mac acceptance is limited to Intel-based machines with Windows 11 installed via Apple's Boot Camp utility. So if you don't know what any of that means, just keep it simple and, get you a Windows 10 or 11 computer. And I'm going to show y'all some that are under $200. And then it just says a webcam will be loaned to each contractor to be used for the duration of the contract. So they're going to hook you up with a free webcam. And by the way, a lot of people have been like, wait, I got to be on camera. You are going to be like this big. I'm telling you, okay, you're going to be like this big. Let's make me this big in the corner of my screen. Yeah, you're going to be like that big. So they're not going to be able to look at your pores and see everything you've got going on. You're going to be super, super tiny. And people, like I said, have told me it does not bother them at all. And they're not like on camera type people. So do not let that deter you because they're not going to be able to see everything you got going on. And something else to note, I have heard previous agents in this role mentioned that being on camera helps them get on the same page with the customer a lot easier. And people aren't that mean to you face to face. So if you're like, oh no, I don't want to be on camera, it's not that bad. It really isn't. You're going to be super teeny tiny, as I showed you, and it's going to be so much easier to establish rapport because you're looking right at each other, and it's just going to help them feel like, okay, you understand what I'm asking, we're good. So continuing on, that's really the lead, you guys, okay? That is the lead. So if you want to apply, let me tell you something. You don't need a resume, all right? And I know, okay, what? I don't need a resume? Remember when I told you about that assessment? The assessment is the most important thing, okay? That's why you do not need a resume. And I would love to tell you need a resume because you guys know I got the remote resume builder software with all the templates in there, and you can try it out for just $1 during our 7-day try before you buy trial. But you don't need that for this lead, okay? You just need to pass that assessment. So all you gotta do is just scroll down, fill out this. This is, the beginning of the process. And when you hit submit, you will be taken on to those next steps that we already talked about. You'll fill out your profile. This is the profile. You're going to, take that assessment. You're going to do that PC scan. You're going to do your pre-recorded virtual interview, and you will receive an offer in your email. And one more thing, when you are telling Working Solutions where you heard this opportunity from, let them know, okay? Let them know that it was me, all right? Hit influencer and then select Delilah Bell. All right, Delilah Bell sent you. Let Working Solutions know. And thank you so much to Working Solutions for allowing me to share this opportunity with my audience. This is probably like the 3rd or 4th year, I gotta check. But like I said, so many of my subscribers have gotten hired for this awesome opportunity, and they need thousands of people right now. So don't delay, get your application in ASAP. You can have a job secured for January. So there you have it, you guys. That is the fast hire opportunity from Working Solutions. And like I said, they need thousands, okay, thousands upon thousands of agents to service their TurboTax client. And between 24 and 72 hours, you will know if you have been hired for this opportunity starting at the very beginning of January. So you have money to pay off those holiday bills, get the year started off on the right footing, okay? We always want to be able to add to our financial situation, and this is the perfect way to do it. So just closing out, in case you need any other resources, don't forget I have so many of them. If you need a resume to apply to another opportunity, another job, you can always use the remote resume builder software. You can try it out for $1 during our 7-day try before you buy trial. We've got tons and tons of resume templates for these work from home jobs. And then we have Extra Leads Club. If you want the hottest work from home opportunities sent directly to you every single weekday, join Extra Leads Club. This is an app where we put the hottest work from home opportunities in there, and it's easy for you to put in more applications. You can also try it out for $1 during our 7-day try before you buy trial. We also have my website, remoteworklife.co. We have 600 plus companies on the mega list of jobs, so there are plenty of companies for you to apply to if you want to work from home. And then of course my Amazon storefront. This is what I was talking about when I said you can get a computer for under $200. All of the computers in my Amazon storefront will suffice. Okay, they meet the specs for Working Solutions. The 8 gigabytes of RAM, either Windows 10 or 11. They do what you need them to do, and there are so many options under $200 and some under $120 depending when you catch them on sale. And you can also get you a headset from my Amazon storefront as well, and you've got the whole hookup. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you get your application in, and thank you so much to Working Solutions for letting me share this awesome opportunity with y'all, and I will be back with even more work from home jobs and information. Thank you guys. Bye.